Are you interested in learning about the ingredients of Luminess Airbrush Spray Foundation? Well, let's check it out. Luminess Airbrush Spray Foundation is a high pigment foundation spray designed to conceal imperfections and even out skin tone for an airbrushed finish. Key ingredients like hydrolyzed silk work to condition and smooth the skin, keeping it moisturized for a radiant glow. Hyaluronic acid provides hydration, helping to plump the skin and enhance elasticity. Meanwhile, aloe soothes, moisturizes, and nourishes the skin. Suitable for all skin types, this buildable formula gives you a natural, hydrated complexion, making Luminess Airbrush Spray Foundation your go-to for achieving flawless beauty that you'll adore. Well, hello. Welcome to Luminess Live. My name is Dorothy. I am one of the beauty experts here at Luminess, and it is Wake Up and Airbrush time. We're getting ready to do a demo, and we are going to have such a good time this morning. So come on in, say hello, let me know where you're from, let me know where you're watching, because the demo we have today is going to be, it's going to be an easy demo because I am highlighting the steal of the century, if you want to know the truth. Less than $40, you get the 12-piece FaceTime kit. This gives you everything you need for it. And spring is here. If you see, I've got my little spring shirt jacket on. And let's put together a really bright, really beautiful spring look with everything you need. You've got your foundation. You've got all of your colors right here, and it's quick, it's easy, and it is going to be beautiful. I'm also going to teach you how to get a beautiful, bright lip with our vinyl lips without it being like old woman hot pink. I mean, that's a thing. It's very easy to get a bright lip when you're over 40 and it go old woman hot pink, and we don't want to do that. So hey, Jeannie, it's so good to see you. I have missed talking to you. Thank you for coming in and saying hi and letting me know you're here. So come on in, say hello. We are happy to have everyone here and to do and watch our demo. All righty. So if you have not checked out this palette, I got to tell you, now the one I have isn't as pretty as the ones that you will see online with all of the collabs and stuff, because I have been using this thing to death, like seriously using it. So check it out. Look how beautiful this is. It's got all of your eyeshadows, your blush, your highlighter, your powder, your contour, everything you need for your face is right here. Plus, you get this. So if you guys are interested in collabing or anything of that nature, go ahead and send us a message. We do that all the time. Rose, I see you out there saying that, and we're happy to connect with you and collab. Go ahead and go in and apply for it. You can do it right there when you look at the products here. I'm fixing to put our first product up to show you, and you can go ahead and request it that way. So good morning, Stephanie. So good to see you. Glad you are here. Glad you are coming on to say hi and check out our wake up. Okay, so for this 12-piece palette, like seriously, guys, now is the time to get it for spring or summer or Mother's Day. It's less than 40 bucks. You get your foundation, your primer, and your entire face. So remember to shake up your cans really well, because you want to make sure you get the product and not necessarily the propellant. And so we're going to do that. Watch how fast and easy this foundation goes on. I'm telling you, it's super easy, super fast. I also want you to look at what this primer does to my skin. I got to tell you, the primer is one of my favorite products that we have. I'm just like, guys, I need cans and cans of this primer forever and ever, because it looks and makes my skin look like it's got a filter on it when it doesn't. So look, I want you to take a look. Look how much smoother that is. Look under the eyes. Look at the redness here. Now look at this side. Do you see the darkness under the eyes? Do you see the broken capillaries, the reddiness? This just looks lighter, smoother, and really like I've got a filter on in person, which I'm all about because I don't do filters whenever we do this. You're not going to see me use a filter when we do our demos. But look, I want to walk around and see the difference in person. That's what I'm all about, right? Stephanie, you use the Breeze right now. You mix the 20 and the 30 for your shade. What shade would you be for the spray with? Girl, I mix the 20 and the 30 also. I guess the question comes down to, are you in your winter color or are you in your, do you have a little bit darker? Is the 20 way too light and the 30 way too dark? I wear all of the above. So this right here, my shade I would normally go to is a 20 because I am very fair. So the great thing about that is if you get the 20 and it is too fair for you, we have as a replacement a 25, which is the perfect mix, right? But you can't quite buy the 25 online. They haven't added it. So I would go, do you like your makeup fair or do you like your makeup warmer? If you like it a little warmer, hit the 30. If you like it a little fair, hit the 20. And either way, you're going to get a color match guarantee and get the shade that you need. So no worries with that. I'm the same way. I mix my 20 and 30 on my Breeze and I use the 25 on the foundation. Okay, so did you guys see what this primer did to my face just as having put it on right here? Do you see that? It looks like I have a filter on. No makeup, no primer. I'm over 50, guys. So any help I can get that is a real life help to help plump my skin, to help hydrate my skin, to help my skin look the best that it can look, be in the best condition that it can be in before I add the foundation, I'm going to do. And it comes in the kit. Like the kit comes with it all. So yeah, go ahead and check it out because you're not going to find it at a better price than it is at right now. Okay. This is a shade 25. Again, Stephanie, I was telling you, I can wear 20, 30. When I hit summer, I go 40, but this is the shade I use is a 25, and you can get that as a replacement if the 20 or the 30 is not your best color. When you are applying, remember guys, 2 short sprays. And that is going to give you half your coverage on your face. Look, you're going to see the pigment, but it's not going to be full coverage when you first put it on. The key to this foundation is to take this pigment color, because that's all it is. It's like the food coloring of makeup, and to disperse it with your skin because it uses your natural skin coloring and your natural skin tone and works with that. So it's not covering your skin up. It's kind of melting into your skin heat and really giving coverage that way. And so you want to make sure you move it around and you disperse that coverage out and about. Oh, hey, Lori, it's good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you, friend. Glad you are here. So we are just going to go in and we're going to do the quick coverage with the Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation. And remember, I build coverage just in the areas that I need it. Like, I don't want anything that's too heavy. I want to make sure that I go in and I want to make sure that I build that coverage just where I need it, which for me is right here, right on the cheeks, on the nose, and right there on the chin. I get a red chin. Does anybody else get a red chin? It's like the weirdest thing. Okay, I'm going to do one quick swoop over my eyes because my eyes are a little bit darker. I have seen people go in with concealer and conceal out all of their eyes. I don't go that heavy around my eyes. I'm going to add eyeshadow to it anyway, so, So come on in, say hi, show some love, talk to me, let me know where you're at and how you're doing. Also, can I just tell you, they're going to have to send me a new palette because I dropped it and this came out. But look how beautiful these colors are. They are the most beautiful neutral palette that you will ever see. It is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. All of the colors are there. This blush, I gotta tell you, is one of my favorite colors. And I use it as an eyeshadow also. And then you've got your contour, lights, mattes, all of the things. Oh, hello. Oh, Lori, been doing good. Thank you for asking. Making it through every day and just doing well. How are you doing, Lori? It's good to see you and hear from you. All righty, let's go in. Now, again, I'm going to do a summer lighter look. So I'm not going to go super heavy. I have used this before and done a smoky look, done a formal look, all of the things. But I'm going to come in and I'm going to use the eyeshadow right here, or the blush right there, and use it as my eyeshadow. Because, I'm doing this kind of little springy thing going. And so let's go in and let's just add some brightness to that eye. That's the great thing about this palette is it is got all of the colors are neutral. So that will work on any skin tone and that will work with your coloring. So I love that. I love that they kept everybody in mind using neutral colors to help with that. And I go in and we are going to use the purple right here. And I'm just going to do a little bit of a definition on the eye. So I'm just going to come into this crease. I'm just going to add a little bit of a definition, a little swoop right there, if you might say. Go. Just add in a little bit of definition to that eye. Going to blend that up and about. If you guys have not tried the I know we have a lot of Breeze lovers in here, and I love the Breeze too, but if you have not tried the Airbrush Spray Silk Foundation, it is a great alternative to the Breeze unit. It doesn't give you as much versatility as the Breeze unit does, but man, it looks amazing on the skin. So I got to tell you, I got some diehard Breeze people in here, which is great. I am so glad that you guys love it. But if you need an option or you want a little bit of something and you want to try it, this is an amazing little deal that they have got going for spring and for Mother's Day. You want to check it out. Less than $40 for it. I'm telling you, you cannot get that anywhere else. Okay, let's go in. I'm going to go ahead and add a little concealer right there to just brighten it up while I do my mascara and let that kind of heat with my skin. I like to let my concealer just sit on my skin for a little bit, heat up, and then in a little bit, I will take the excess away. You will see me do a buffing technique that takes that excess away. Oh, you're getting back to making your videos. I love that, Lori. Keep doing it, girl. Keep doing it. Okay, so let's go in. When I tell you that this palette has your whole face in it, it has your whole face in it. It's got your eyeshadows, your blush, your highlight, your contour. So guess what time it is? It's contour time. Let's go in and just add that little bit of contour, give that little bit of lift. So Lori, this is the FaceTime palette right here. I am using the contour that we have right there to do our little bit of contouring. Now, this blush is my favorite blush of all times. And I used it on my eyeshadow. It is the same color as Charming in our Airbrush Spray blush. Do you see? It's got the same reflective tone. It's got the same thing. But I got to tell you, I am in love. When I tell you in love, I mean in love. I will probably not ever not have this in my kit. I have it in my professional kit. I have it in my personal stash. I have it right here whenever we do all the demos. So I am saving because the palette travels with me. I'm saving that blush for when I travel because I also use it as an eyeshadow. So I gotta tell you, this blush, look at the sheen on that. It's not super shiny, but it has a beautiful reflective tone on it. So this is the Airbrush Spray Silk Blush called Charming. It is like the perfect peachy pink. It really, truly is beautiful. It's got a beautiful luminosity to it. It's got color to it. It's not too shiny, so you can go for older skin and not look glittery on there. And it still is that beautiful brighter, and it will bloom as it heats with your skin. So I just used one short spray on my blush and moved it about, and I'm going to let it do its job as it sits there. So as we are doing and waiting, look, did you see how quick that makeup look was? Do you see how quick it went on? I'm telling you, it is this palette and this FaceTime kit. It is the bomb diggity. I know that's an awful analogy, but it works for you to go everywhere. It gives you any kind of look that you want. You can go with a natural look. You can go with a dramatic. I did an Oscar night look with it. You can go with any look that you want because the colors are so versatile and they're neutral. And you've got your whole face. So if you're a girl that has to like run out the door and do a quick makeup at work, or a touch up for to go out after work, or whatever that looks like, this, when you travel, this right here, can you imagine how much easier and how much lighter your carry-on bag will be if this is the only makeup you have to take? I mean, my daughter, it was funny. We went on a trip out of town for my niece's wedding, and we are makeup junkies. We are makeup junkies. You know, you cannot be a makeup artist and not be a makeup junkie, right? So we are makeup junkies. I showed up with just this. She's got her big old bag. Um, she's got her big old bag of everything that she wants in her makeup: a highlighter, a contour, two or three actually, illuminators, all of the things. And of course, guys, she's got this blush because if mama loves it, she loves it, because I'm real picky. And I showed up with simply the foundation, the primer, and this palette. And she was like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm like, girl, I'm packing light. This is all I need. And she ended up using my stuff. She's got this huge old bag of makeup because we like options, but she ended up using mine, and I packed 4 items. So it is the easiest and most versatile go-to that is out there. Lori, I love it. Yes, girl. Mascara is always in. Mascara is always in. I am a mascara junkie. I love me some good mascara. I love some great lashes. I think a little bit more of a natural lash look. It can still be dramatic, but I think a little bit more of a natural lash look is coming back in comparison to what has been out there with all of the lashes when we had the big, big fluffy lashes. I think we're getting back a little bit more to natural lashes, but easy and simple is back for sure. All righty. So that whole makeup look right here, it's right here. It came right here in this. Everything is in here. Now, if I wanted to add a little bit of highlighter, I'm going to show you the highlighter just because the highlighter is so pretty. You can't not love this highlighter. So right here, this highlighter, and I normally don't use highlighter, especially in the daytime, but I just need you to appreciate the beauty of that highlighter. Look at that. Look at that. It's just, and I'm not a big highlighter girl, but I got to tell you, because, I don't always get the luminosity that I want, that highlighter it is golden. I've also taken this highlighter and used it right here on the inner part of my eye to give me that little bit of punch of brightness when I want a little bit of extra. And it is soft enough that it gives me that without being overly shiny. Again, it is a highlighter. It's a true highlighter, my friends, but it's not one of those that is super glittery. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do my quick buff. You know that that is one of my things that I believe is a technique that everybody should do. You just do a quick buff to do a blend of everything. If you'll watch, it blends seamlessly. Do you see how much softer this side of my face is? I don't have that heaviness under the eyes because it picked up that extra pigment, and it's just a soft blend in compared to this that looks a little more harsh. That is what the buffing does. The buffing just picks up the excess pigment and does a little bit of a blend to finish things off after your makeup's already heated with your skin. And so it's not going to necessarily take anything that you need away. It's just going to soften it all. Okay, so here is my quick tip lesson for today. I told my daughters, I'm like, look, I know I love bright colors. We're heading into spring. I'm heading into the brighter colors. I know it. I said, but please don't ever let me go out with the old woman neon pink lipstick. And I love neon pink. You guys know that I had neon pink hair for 10 years. So I've had bright pink hair. It's pastel now, but I've had the bright pink hair. And so how do you go with a bright pink lipstick and we not lean into that dated bright lipstick that sometimes it can get kind of dicey on? So here is our liquid vinyl lips. I love these liquid vinyl lips. They are glossy. They are beautiful. They are, I mean, they give me everything I need on the lips. So you would think I could go with this. I mean, it's a bright color for the spring, right? And this one is a little more neutral, right? I kind of want something in between. So let me show you how we do this. This, I think, on me would read Old Lady Pink badly. As a matter of fact, I know it will. So I'm going to tell you, step away from this color because it's not going to look great on our ladies. I mean, you can do what you want to do. If you love that, go ahead and do it. But I'm going to show you how to get a brighter pink and let's not lean into that. This is how we do it. Do you see the brightness, same color, brightness of the liner? I am going to come in with one of our lip liners and I am going to line the whole lip with that bright color. Laura, you wear it all the time. Well, girl, you've got some amazing deep skin color, and I could see that looking amazing on you. As I'm a little older and a little lighter on the other end of it, it is not a great color on some of us. So I hear you. I would love to be able to wear all of those bright colors. I could see that looking phenomenal on your skin. Okay. So if we are trying to make sure that we don't go too neon-y, too bright, too into that realm, but we still want a bright color for the summer, lip line it with that brighter lip color or that brighter lip liner. And then take your your softer, more neutral lipstick and layer it on top of it. Because this lipstick has a higher pigment in it, it's not going to completely cover it up. It is going to let that brightness show through, but it is going to tone it down and not let it be so neon-y and overly bright for your summer look. Okay, so do you see how I don't quite have that muted neutral tone. I don't quite have that neon-y tone, but I've got the brightness that I want added for that little bit of a spring look. And look, I love the gloss that the vinyl lips give us. It feels like it protects my lips. It gives me that little bit of a gloss on it. And it really does, just give that color that I love. Now, if that's too much for you, you just come in, do a little kiss, and you still got enough to bring in that color. So this is how I make sure that if I'm like, maybe that's a little too bright. And I have worn this. Don't get me wrong, friends. I have worn this with a specific look. I've worn it. But if I want to make sure that I get a little bit of a brighter color and not go super neon-y, blend the two. Use your neutral, use your more subdued lip vinyl lip color with your brighter lip liner, and they will last you all day and also give you that beautiful spring pink lip look that will bloom you into summer. Alrighty, my friends, that is our demo. Remember, if you guys are looking to try out the palette or the Airbrush Spray Foundation, you're not going to get a better deal than is on right now for this bundle. I'm telling you, less than 40 bucks, like at the way end of it. It's just a couple dollars over 30. You're not going to be able to get it that way again. So go grab yours today and make sure you get it. And remember, we have a color match guarantee. So if the color doesn't work for you that you choose, you can always connect with a beauty expert, come into our group Luminess Live, and you will be able to talk with a beauty expert. We can get you color matched. We'll make sure you get the right formula, you get the right color, and you get the right look that you can love. All righty. It was great seeing everybody today. Thank you guys for coming in and saying hi. Let us know if there's anything specific you want to see, anything you need. We are here to help you create beauty looks and just really create a look that you can love. All righty. Remember, guys, the most beautiful thing that you can do and be is kind. So go out today. Be kind to yourself first and foremost. Sometimes we are not kind enough to ourselves and the fact how we're living life and what we're going through. So be kind to yourself and then be kind to others. I will see you next time.